What's unique about your art is that you don't just reside in painting, you just don't reside in pen and ink, and you don't just reside in sculpture, and you even have these three-dimensional doodles. Did you start in the sculpture and then transition, or did you do it all?
Actually, I started with the drawings, and the drawings are, you could only do so much three-dimensional on a piece of paper. And although the designs you're doing, are incorporated, you can make a sculpture from them if you can find the pieces or make the pieces and then weld them together. So it just kind of flowed one into the other because of Calder and Waterbury Ironworks. And I had a cousin that took me down there that was, from New York City, and she wanted to introduce me to welding the stuff. And even though my father did it in ironworks, putting up stairways and whatever, I never thought I'd be welding up things. And when I went down there, when you weld up something and it gets suspended in the air, it's just really mind-blowing. And there's something about the welding that it's hot metal burning. It's like the core of the earth coming through the welder. So it's got this electric feeling for sure, current going through, but the welding part of it and the way they land, the way you set them, it just blows your mind. It blew my mind anyway. And I said, wow, I really like doing this. And then I started collecting pieces and that I could weld together and go down to the ironworks more. And they were very generous because they let me dig through their bin of used stuff. And I actually have one sculpture that's on the website that is leftover pieces of a Calder, which is a tribute to Calder because it's very similar to one of his big giant stabiles that were in front of World Trade Center and Sears Tower. And I think one of them they show on the different shows, you see them still. The Blues Brothers, they run through the underneath one of the Calder pieces and that movie in Sears Tower. So that was made in Waterbury, Connecticut. So, that was kind of the start of my journey. And then it's just doing it. It's like, it takes a lot of energy and a lot of thought, and you need the money too. I mean, some of my pieces, the marble's $300 for a piece of marble. And today it's probably $800. Chroming and stainless steel and some of the more expensive metals, bronze, brass, you're getting into very expensive territory. So right. You start, I still do the drawings and they're on the clothing now and the site. And, those are fun and not that hard to do. It's kind of relaxing and, you do a part and then you do more of it when you have more time. And now I'm doing the digital art, which is really cool. Just doing the digital paintings, and you don't need the paint, you don't need the canvas, you just do it on the computer. And it's pretty cool.